What would you say are the main challenges that the radio industry faces? Firstly, I'll come on to advertising in a moment, but just generally in terms of attracting and retaining audiences nowadays.
Yeah, it's an interesting question. It's probably the right way to break it down as well. I think for radio, um, I think having a good theory of why radio works, even now, I think is really important. I wrote an article a long time ago about why isn't radio dead yet? And that kind of coincided with the 25th anniversary of the launch of the iPod. Now, the iPod promised a future of personalized music consumption where you didn't have to care about anybody else's choices or preferences. You could have exactly what you wanted to listen to. And we know that the iPod went on to knock the ornaments off the mantelpiece for many different industries, not least the music business. And yet it didn't hurt radio. Radio is as strong as it's ever been, if not stronger. And I think we need a theory for why that is. Um, my own personal thoughts about what that theory is, and that theory is important because if you don't understand why you're still standing and you try changing things, you may change the wrong things, and we don't want to do that. But I would say that first of all, listening occasions for audio still matter. Radio is primarily a secondary medium. It's consumed as an accompaniment to other primary activities. And it fits in really well with people's busy lifestyles, and it's a mood enhancer at those occasions. If I have a concern about the future, one that springs to mind is full self-driving capability in vehicles. We know that on public transport, I'm sure people still listen to the radio and very often listen to music and audio generally, but social media has gobbled up a lot of the media time on public transport. And that's basically wiped out the newspaper business in many respects. I do worry about what the plan is for full self-driving when people can continue browsing on social without having to watch the road. So a key primary activity for radio is going to be slowly disappearing. So I do worry about what that might mean.